Real estate is the most safest, the most profitable, and also the most sustainable investment inside Nigeria. And because it is the most safest, the most profitable, and the most sustainable investment inside Nigeria, it has its own challenges when it comes to the Nigerian real estate market. And in today's video session, I'll be pointing out to you the problem it has and also giving you the solution. So I don't just create a problem for you and not give you the solution. So you as an investor or as a potential investor can invest strategically into different locations inside Nigeria. My name is Alifune David and I'm a real estate broker here in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate when it comes to the Abuja real estate market, educating you to making the right informed decisions when you want to invest into the Abuja real estate market, and also giving you the most affordable properties for sale in the Abuja real estate market. In today's video session, I'll be talking from three different perspectives so as not to be biased when talking about the Nigerian real estate market. So those perspectives are: number one, I'll be talking from the perspective of a real estate broker inside the Nigerian real estate market. Number two, I'll be talking from a soon-to-be investor who wants to invest into the Abuja real estate market and also the Nigerian real estate market in general. And number three, I'll be talking from the perspective of somebody who has zero idea about real estate or who has little idea about real estate but wants to know more about the real estate market inside Nigeria. These are the three different perspectives I was speaking from today so as not to be biased when I am talking about real estate in Nigeria. First thing I want to point out to you today is that real estate inside Nigeria was not created for the normal people. Now, when I talk about normal people inside Nigeria, I'm talking about the civil servants, not to cause any buzz here, talking about low-income earners. The Nigerian real estate market was not built for people like that to invest into the system based on the banking policies, based on the government policies, and also based on some other factors when it comes to real estate inside Nigeria. If we are to look around the world and see how real estate works across different regions of the world, you would see that the banking industry and also the real estate industry in those said parts of the world work hand in hand to create a more fulfilling future and also a more fulfilling market for the citizens of those particular areas. But coming to Nigeria, you would see that the case differs. Real estate investors or banking industry in general only gives help to top developers and also top brokers across Nigeria. And when I started doing real estate, actually I did a lot of research and I came to find out that one major way people around the world own real estate is by mortgage. And that is, you collect a loan from the bank and you pay them back in installments over time of years. Now, looking at the Nigerian system, that is not possible for everybody, because if you look around the world, interest rates that the bank gives to people that wants to come and borrow money from those said financial institutions, the highest it has been for the past 3 to 4 decades is, I think, 7%, 10%. But when you come to Nigeria, right, interest rates inside Nigeria is as high as 30%. So let's say you are borrowing 10 million naira from any bank inside Nigeria. You imagine paying 13 million naira back to the bank within the space of 5 years, which is usually not so. And now you can see why I said that the real estate market inside Nigeria is not meant for the normal people to own. Another thing I would want to say is that one major set of people that buys real estate a lot inside Nigeria are the devotants, people that has bought before but came back to buy again. It is very difficult for you to see a startup investor or investor who is starting from the ground and wants to build his way up to the top. It is very, very difficult in today's market to see an investor who is a first-time investor into real estate, except he or she has bought real estate before and wants to start buying again over time. That is why you see that a lot of people that own real estate inside Nigeria are the top politicians, people in the diaspora, and men in the high industry, men sitting in high places. These are the type of people that own real estate inside Nigeria. That is why I said before now that real estate in Nigeria, it is not built based on the banking policies and also some of the government policies. It is not built for the normal people to own inside Nigeria, except you create an exception for yourself and decided to go through the wall and create your own space for you to invest into real estate. Two, the efficiency of the real estate project. Now, as a broker who has sold real estate in different regions of Nigeria and who have seen patterns of developers across different regions of Nigeria, there is one thing I can tell you for a fact right now, is that a lot of developers do this for the sake of just the money and not solving problems inside Nigeria, like the housing deficit. I have seen cases where developers bring projects to the market and promise investors a lot of infrastructures, a lot of development. This project I am bringing so and so things into this particular project, and along the line, when investors start investing into this particular project, you would see that these same developers begins to draw back on their promises they've made to investors. That is why, as an investor, as a client who wants to buy real estate inside Nigeria, you should be very careful of the type of development company you buy from, the type of project you invest in, and make sure to perform your own due diligence when you want to invest into that particular project, because you are the one making the investment. No matter what any real estate agent tells you, no matter what any real estate broker tells you, you should perform your own due diligence and also involve a property lawyer to help you do that, so you don't just invest and sabotage your investment along the line of investing into the Nigerian real estate market. Three is the same thing as number two, the genuinity of real estate projects inside Nigeria. So I have sold real estate in different regions of Nigeria, and I have studied the pattern of real estate developers inside these said regions, and I can tell you for a fact that a lot of developers who brings out projects to the market for investors to invest in, they are all concerned about only just the money and not solving the problems of the housing deficit inside Nigeria. Like I said before, I have seen cases of investors or cases of developers rather that brings out projects to the market and make all type of promises, and along the line they begin to draw back when investors start investing into these particular projects. So as an investor, you should be very mindful of the type of development company you invest in, the type of projects you invest in. Make sure to do your own due diligence, like I said before, involve a property lawyer to help you do that if you are not in Nigeria, because not all the developing companies inside Nigeria has the ability, has the capability, has the strength to fulfill the promises they've made to investors when that said project was out and before investors invested into their own project. This is one thing that creates a problem for the Nigerian real estate industry and creates a problem for investors. Another thing I think I have not mentioned is the instability of the Nigerian economy. The cost of building construction, the cost of engineering construction, the cost of building materials in general is another problem that the Nigerian real estate market faces and need to be addressed by the government, because definitely the developers has nothing to do with it in this particular sector. And the last one I would consider is knowledge about real estate. I have worked in different regions of Nigeria. I have sold real estate in different regions of Nigeria, and I could tell you for a fact that I have been doing this for the past 3 years every single day, and I have gone to different events, I have attended different conferences, I have seen or heard people speak about real estate in different spaces across Nigeria. And one thing I can tell you is that a lot of people don't have enough information, don't have enough data, don't have enough knowledge of how the real estate business works inside Nigeria. That is why you can see that an investor from the diaspora can invest into Nigeria today and decide to say he's not investing anymore because of just that one investment that went wrong, because of the path he or she decided to follow when investing into real estate inside Nigeria. Most people that help you acquire properties inside Nigeria are people who have no knowledge of how the space works, who has not enough knowledge to pass out information to you of how that said thing works, of how the real estate investment works. So you should not be shocked when you make the wrong investment decision inside Nigeria, and that should not be a yardstick for you to say you're not investing into the Nigeria real estate market, because I can tell you this is the most safest, the most profitable, and also the most sustainable investment you can invest in Nigeria. The amount of the demand of real estate inside Nigeria is crazy. The housing deficit is rising by day, and these are some of the things that if you were to contribute to, you are going to be receiving capital appreciation, receiving cash flow, receiving rental income, and all sorts of returns on investment when it comes to the real estate investment inside Nigeria. For me, these things I just mentioned now are some of the things I have noticed since doing real estate inside Nigeria. And one solution I have, the only solution I have for everything I just mentioned to you right now, is investing into the right real estate company inside Nigeria. Moving from Benin City to Abuja, I have stated before that I have to make that important partnerships that helps me bring the best of real estate investment inside Abuja to my clients. And these are some of the things you too should emulate and invest into the right company. Invest into a company that has idea of that said location. Invest into the company that can pass out information and data to you of how to invest rightly into that said market. For the company I'm working for, we had a lot of information about the Abuja real estate market and can help you make the right informed decisions when you choose to invest into the Abuja real estate market. If this video has been insightful for you, make sure to drop a like, share this video, and also subscribe to this particular channel. Once again, my name is Alefine David, and I'm a real estate broker here in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate in the Abuja real estate market, educating you to make the most informed decisions when it comes to investing into the Abuja real estate market, and also bringing you the most affordable properties for sale in the Abuja real estate market. See you in my next video session. Until then, stay safe.